The question isn't, is Arizona the right place to live? It's whether it's the right place for you to live. And in 2025, that answer might shock you. Arizona lost 30,000 residents over the last year while also gaining 45,000 newcomers. Hey everyone, Jacob here with Gilbert Real Estate. As someone who works with buyers and sellers across the valley, I've had a front row seat to this fascinating trend. While thousands are moving to Arizona each month, thousands are packing up and leaving. Today, I'm breaking down the real reasons why people are leaving Arizona in 2025 and why others are fighting to get in. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear-eyed view of whether Arizona aligns with your lifestyle goals or whether you might be happier elsewhere. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the number one and most obvious reason people split: the heat. But in 2025, it's not just about discomfort, it's about climate adaptation. In 2024, the Phoenix Metro experienced 55 days over 110 degrees. And this is up from the early 2000s that saw an average of 18 days. Climate projections suggest this could be our new normal. For those who stay, lifestyle adaptation is the key here. Locals here have developed what I like to call the reverse hibernation approach. During the summer peak months, outdoor activities, they have to happen before 9 a.m. and after 7 p.m. Planning activities with my kids, I have to make sure that they're during those times. The snowbird strategy has evolved too. While previous generations might leave for 2 to 3 months, today's remote work flexibility has created new trends: the summer nomad. Many Arizona homeowners now split their time between here and cooler climates while maintaining their primary residence in Arizona. This allows them to get the best of both worlds. But make no mistake, if you can't stand heat for extended periods of time, the Arizona summers, they might take your soul. The days of Arizona being a budget-friendly California are fading fast. In 2025, the median home price in Phoenix Metro is around $500,000. That's up 60% from just 5 years ago. Beyond typical housing costs, many newcomers experience shock with their first summer utility bills. The average summer electric bill can range from $300 to $500 a month for a typical single-family home. This is a significant budget item that catches many transplants off guard. However, context still matters. For those that are relocating from San Francisco, Los Angeles, and even Seattle, Arizona still represents a significant value. A $600,000 home here might be comparable to a $1.2 million property in those coastal California markets. The real determining factor is your income source. Remote workers who bring their coastal salaries can live exceptionally well in Arizona, while those earning local wages face a growing affordability challenge. This is a key reason why some locals are choosing to leave for more affordable markets like Texas, Florida, and Tennessee. A relatively new factor driving departures in 2025 is water anxiety. With ongoing Colorado River shortages and Arizona facing Tier 3 water cutbacks under the drought contingency plan, water security has become a more prominent concern. Media coverage of water issues has influenced market perceptions, with some homeowners concerned about long-term property values in certain areas. The reality is more nuanced. Phoenix has one of the most sophisticated water management systems in the nation. We have adequate supply for residential use for decades to come. However, the water situation has created a two-tier real estate market. Properties in areas with cap water access command premium prices compared to areas that are dependent on groundwater. For many people leaving Arizona, water is not an immediate practical concern. Rather, it's a long-term anxiety about the future of water here. And sometimes this can be driven more by headlines than what's actually happening. For those people who are staying put, investments in water efficient living have become a part of the Arizona lifestyle. The fourth reason people are leaving is growth and infrastructure challenges. Arizona has continued to have explosive growth, but infrastructure hasn't always kept pace. Traffic congestions in key corridors has increased by 30% over the last 5 years, with the average commute times up by 15 to 20 minutes in many areas. This infrastructure situation creates a paradox. Many people move to Arizona for its modern amenities and newer developments, but this very growth creates the congestion that causes people to leave. One interesting pattern that we're seeing in 2025 is that people aren't necessarily moving out of state, they're actually moving to more affordable communities like Pinal County, Prescott Valley, and even Payson. These are locations that they can enjoy Arizona's benefit with less crowded environments. For those bothered by crowding and changing community character, the old Arizona they fell in love with is increasingly hard to find in major metro areas. However, for newcomers with no nostalgic attachment to the past, The modern, growing Arizona represents opportunity and excitement. If you're considering making a move to Arizona or from Arizona, making an informed decision is crucial. That's why I've included two guides below, the Ultimate Guide to Buying and the Ultimate Guide to Selling in Gilbert. They're both designed to help you objectively evaluate whether a move in or out of Gilbert, Arizona is the right move for you. To get your free copy, just click the link in the description below. And if you're interested in talking more, schedule a 15-minute call with me and we can go over your specific situation. Now let's explore a few more factors that people consider when deciding whether or not to leave Arizona. Number 5 is the evolving job market. Arizona's job market has undergone significant transformation since 2023. The median household income in Arizona has risen approximately to $80,000, but this masks disparities between industries and regions. The tourism and service sectors, traditional economic pillars, they're now struggling with staffing as housing costs outpace wages in these fields. The remote work revolution has created two distinct experiences. Those who earn out-of-state wages while living the Arizona lifestyle on the one hand, and on the other hand is local workers that are navigating the economic situation for a state that's in transition. This economic evolution has an interesting pattern. While lots of longtime residents of Arizona are departing for more affordable communities, many higher waged earners from out of state are coming in. This creates a population churn rather than a mass exodus. For many people leaving Arizona, it's not just one thing. It's actually a mismatch between what their expectations are versus what the reality is. The idyllic desert lifestyle often portrayed on social media often collides with the practical realities of living in the desert. A common misconception is, I'll be outside all the time. The reality is, summer says otherwise. As we've talked about before, outdoor activities require careful timing and planning to avoid that brutal summer heat. For those people who are used to more spontaneous outdoor lifestyle, the seasonal limitations, they can be disappointing. You can't just grab the kayaks and head out to the lake. However, Arizona does excel in creating intentional community spaces. Just about every neighborhood has what they call a green belt. Think of just a large grassy area that people can play on, usually shade, usually parks. Regardless of what city you're in, you're likely to find a strong-knit community with event calendars filled out all year long. Scottsdale, Glendale, and even here in the East Valley and Gilbert. There are always events going on to stay engaged and in your community. The most successful Arizona residents are those that embrace the unique rhythm of desert living rather than fighting it. Listen, if you can learn to accept the limitations of summer and maximize the rest of the year, I guarantee you the people that you know outside of Arizona, they'll be drinking haterade. With all these reasons that people leave, you might wonder why Arizona attracts thousands of newcomers every month. The answer lies within what Arizona does really well. First, it's the lifestyle. Where else can you golf in February, drive 2 hours to ski in the mountains, and return home to watch the sunset from your patio, all in the same day? The accessibility of diverse experiences is unmatched. Second, housing still delivers exceptional value compared to coastal markets. Third, the economic opportunity landscape, it continues to diversify. There are plenty of opportunities in Arizona. For many people, Arizona's challenges are far outweighed by these benefits and more, especially if your career and lifestyle align with what Arizona offers best. So there you have it, the real reason people are leaving Arizona in 2025 and why people are still showing up in droves. The truth is, Arizona isn't universally good or bad. It's just, how does it align with who you are and what you're trying to accomplish in life? Your goals, your lifestyle, your careers. The most important takeaway today: do your research, make an informed decision. Don't make your decisions off of headlines or trends. Whether you're considering a move to Arizona or contemplating leaving, taking an honest inventory of your priorities is the critical first step. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. Have questions about Arizona's real estate market or considering a relocation? Drop them in the comments below. Or if you'd like personal guidance, click the link in the description below to schedule a call. I'm here to help you make this important decision with unbiased, practical information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.